This is a story written by Amog Oak in the Soul Soup section of The Speaking Tree. No ticket. I was once traveling to Mumbai from Pune and was to be accompanied by a friend who had booked the ticket. As you might expect, my friend decided to abscond and I was standing at the platform without a ticket. Unfortunately, that was the only time I did not reach the station well in advance. I am in the habit of reaching the station at least half an hour before the scheduled time. As I reached the platform, I heard the announcement that the train will be leaving at its scheduled time in 1 minute. God, I so wanted to jump into the train and go home. That day, the TT started checking the tickets from the compartment I had boarded. I hurriedly called my friend to text me the PNR number so that I can have some case. This incident happened when there were no mobile ticketing facilities in place. My friend was unavoidably detained. Finally, as the TT came, I spoke to him and decided to narrate my entire story. He, being used to such stories, decided not to believe me and asked for my name so that he could issue a penalty ticket to me. I told him my name and where I was headed to. He looked at me for a second and asked me where my parents worked. Yes, it is a very common question in our country for people to ask random strangers, especially students. I told him about my father and then about my mother, that she was a professor in a college in Mumbai. He looked up at me and asked me whether my mother was a professor of geography. I nodded, looking a bit suspicious. He suddenly opened a big roster, scrolled down the name on it, and found my name. He asked me for an ID proof. I produced my driving license and then he gave me a duplicate ticket. I stood looking aghast, absorbing the good fortune that had suddenly struck me. As he was about to leave, he noticed my puzzled expression and said, "Madam was very kind to allow me to sit for an exam even though I had insufficient attendance. That year, my father was terminally ill and later he died. I needed to appear for that examination in order to get this job in the railways. When I realized you are her son, I knew you will not travel without a ticket." That day, I went home with a wide smile and my mom's favorite sweets. Remember, a warm smile is the universal language of kindness. Thank you for your valuable time. Please like, share, and subscribe.